Geeks just got out of Spectre. Pretty good, I gotta say. A little step down from Skyfall, actually, but not in like a bad way. It's still a really good movie. It's just it wasn't anything compared to Skyfall. Let's see. I'll go spoilers from here, so careful on that. What everyone thought was true. You know, Waltz was Blofeld. That's pretty obvious. Turns out Spectre was behind everything. You know, like Silva from Skyfall and Le Chiffre from Casino Royale, and all of his villains as Daniel Craig were Spectre and secretly Blofeld. Apparently there was a thing where James Bond was adopted by Blofeld's father, Oberhauser or whatever, and that's when the guy, Christoph Waltz's character, got jealous of Bond and his father's relationship and killed his father and faked his own death. Let's see, what else happened? Oh, there's a lot of references to old Bonds. There's a train fight, it's like from Russia with Love. Dave Bautista's character is basically just like a rip-off of another Bond villain. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but like a Bond henchman. Strong, silent, super tall, and all that. Let's see, what else is there? Anyway, the train fight from Russia with Love. The Aston Martin's back towards the end. Just a lot of references. I can't think of them all off the top of my head right now, but just it's packed with old James Bond-y references, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it almost felt like a love letter to the old James Bond movies, you know, but that's okay. I mean, all the old Bond movies are great. I like them. I'm one of those people who does. But yeah, so overall a good movie. Acting was pretty good. Daniel Craig was, you know, he's a good Bond. Christoph Waltz, for what he had, was pretty, you know, intimidating as Blofeld. The main girl, not Monica Bellucci, who was only in it for like 2 minutes, but the Léa Seydoux or something, I don't know how to pronounce it, it's French. She played like Mr. White's daughter, and if you don't know, Mr. White was the guy from Quantum of Solace. He was like, well, you know, if you've seen those movies. But it was his daughter, and she's pretty much like the main female in this, and she's pretty good. Ralph Fiennes does a good job as M. Q is really Ben Winshaw, I think. He's really good. I like him a lot, especially from Cloud Atlas. Then you got one of the ones that a lot of people wanted to see. I think his name's Andrew Scott or something close to that, but he's the guy who played Moriarty on Sherlock. He was pretty good in this. He didn't have as much screen time as I thought he would, you know, going in, but I mean, what he had, he was good in, and intimidating and all that, so overall, it was really good. It just, Skyfall blew everyone out of the water, and, you know, proportionally, and so not a big chance that it was going to live up to that, obviously, so, but it was still really good, don't get me wrong. If you have the chance, go see it for sure. I would give it an 8 out of 10. Just an 8 out of 10. Well, not just, but, you know, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It was quality, and it was threw a lot of bones to the old Bond movies, and I like all the old Bond movies. You're not going to be lost if you haven't seen any of them, but it definitely helps if you've seen them, because, like I said, there's a lot of references. I went with Brad, my friend Brad, and from the podcast, if you've been listening to this channel, the only Bond movies he's seen are Skyfall and Goldfinger, and those are the only ones I've shown him. He might have seen one or two and like not realized it, but yeah, he didn't get a lot of the references. Like when the train fight happened, I was like, oh, this is like from Russia with Love, and when the Aston Martin came out, I was like, he kind of recognized it from Skyfall, but I was like, oh, this is from all the old movies and stuff, and Blofeld, I had to explain to him the whole Spectre and Blofeld situation with the lawsuit or whatever. So, yeah. I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. I'd recommend it. And I'll see you guys later.